Hi guys, I'm here with my third video in the Into the Wild series and my first ever nail tutorial. And as you can see, I've done zebra print nails. So you're going to need a few things to start off. You'll need 2 nail polishes. So this is Fairy Dust by China Glaze, which is just a clear with sparkles as my top coat. And as a base coat, I'm using China Glaze's White on White, which is just a plain white. And I'm using a nail art pen and brush, and this is just a black one by Hawley, and a pigment of your choice. So if you like how this looks and you want to find out how I did it, just keep watching. So first you're going to start off just by painting your fingers with white nail polish.
I miss the way you kiss, miss the way you wear them heels and make it switch.
Okay, so I finished that, and I don't know if you can see this in the camera, but the nail polish, I stuffed it up a little bit actually, but the nail polish is a little bit opaque, so you can see the streaks. So what I want to do is just wait for this to dry, and then I'm going to paint a second coat, and then I'll show you how to do the design. Okay, so my nails are semi-dry. They're pretty much dry, but you know that point where you get your nails are the nails are sort of dry, but if you touch them, they might get like little, like if you press them too hard, you'll get like little fingerprints. That's what you kind of want it to be. So I've already done it with this finger. I've created like a sort of gradient effect. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a pigment. So I'm just going to take, this is a hip pigment, and this is number 124 Fiery. Okay, and I'm tapping some of that into the lid. This is just my personal choice for today. You can use any color pigment that you like. So I'm just going to take a brush that looks like this, and I'm going to dip it. And if you can see, I'm just going to place it on the tip. This is going to give it like a nice sheer sort of pinky tone. Okay, so now what you should have is some white nails with like a pink gradient effect. So remember, you want to put it on when it's sort of like tacky, but not when it's wet, because then it's going to stick to your brush. So there's a fine line. But yeah, I'll have some pictures up so hopefully you can see this a bit better. Okay, next step is to take your, to take your black pen, nail art pen, and we're going to create zebra stripes. So, taking the pen end, and make sure, see how there's little drops like that? Make sure you get most of that off, because you don't want that to start dripping down and it's going to wreck your design. So you want to make sure that it's exactly how you want it. Okay, now I'm going to start on my pinky first, and what I'm going to do is create like a sort of, how am I going to do this to show you? Okay, you're going to create like a V going into one of the corners. You're going to create it like that, so it meets at the top, but it's got a pretty long meeting at the top, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways. So you want to get that kind of thick at the bottom. And then you want to continue it up to the other side. Make it a bit thicker at the other side as well. So going from one corner to the other, doesn't matter what side you start. And then from the opposite side, do a line that goes, but almost, it doesn't go completely to the other side, so there's a bit of a gap there. And then you're going to alternate and sort of create these type of lines. So if you can look at a pattern of zebra print, you'll get a really good idea to what you want to do. And don't have to make all the nails the same. With practice you'll get better at this, but it's, in my opinion, one of the easiest styles to do. Okay, so now that you've finished one of them, you're going to go ahead and repeat this to all the other nails, but try to make the zebra stripes kind of different. You don't want them to be all exactly the same, because all zebras have different stripes, they're all unique. So just try and vary it up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my nails, and then I'm going to show you just how to finish it off. So I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm back with the finished stripes. So you should be able to see, oops, my light. You should be able to see a subtle pink underneath your stripes. Again, I will post pictures so you'll be able to see it a bit better, but you should be a little bit of pink peeking through. It's just an extra added touch. So once they've dried, you're going to want to apply a clean nail polish on top, but for this I just like using shimmery polish. So I'm just going to use my China Glaze Fairy Dust nail polish. I'm going to apply a coat of this to all my nails. Okay, so these are the finished nails, and if I can put the light on properly, you should be able to see little sparkles. Maybe not. I don't know, this camera's not very good. But if you can see the little sparkles, that's just from the top coat, because I've got a shimmery top coat on. So your nails should look like zebra print, with like a subtle pink underneath and some shimmer on top. So of course you can go ahead and be as creative as you like with this. You can use any color for the pigment, and you can use a clear coat, you can use, I don't know, just you can vary it up and do, I don't know, just experiment, see what you like, see what works for you. I just found that this white as a base works better because the pigments show up a lot better. But you could use like just any sort of light color, like a light pink, a light blue, and then use like a different colored pigment. I don't know. So yeah, if you have any requests or anything like that for me, just let me know, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.